What's up everybody, welcome to another video of this channel. I don't want to record this video. Or maybe I do. Okay, not one, but one, two, dude. 4 friends were telling me about how they were being bullied back in the days. And trust me, I actually felt terrible about it. I felt sad. It sucks. I actually felt sad for them. Yeah, that's why it leads me to this video. Today I want to tell you guys how to actually deal with bullying. How to actually get rid of them. I mean, I hope you didn't click on that video because you are actually being bullied, you know. I'm sorry if you do. If you watch that video through the end, I promise, dude, you will love your life. But yeah, some people actually hates their life just because they are actually being bullied. But that's because they just take everything serious. Every word those people tell you, everything that they say to them, they just take it serious. And I'm not joking. That's why people hate their life. If you like this person, if you like the one who takes everything serious, let's just say somebody calls you ugly and you think that you're ugly. If you take it like that, dude, I'm sorry, but that's dumb. You're dumb if you're being like that. We shouldn't take everything serious, you know? That's why people hate their life. Well, if you're like this, then I'm gonna tell you how to change yourself. If you're stuck in this situation, dude, I promise you're gonna hate your life forever. And you ain't gonna enjoy that. So let me tell you how to actually deal with bullying. Okay, now before I start, you guys saw the new thing, right? Look, I'm a talking panda now. I don't even need to use my face cam anymore. I'm a talking panda. Oh, that was creepy. What I hear about this thing is that, as you can see, there's like this watermark here that says animes by Facebook Free. I don't even know what that even means. I'm gonna try to get rid of this one day. So, yeah. Now back to what I was saying. Let me tell you exactly how to deal with bullying. Now, I'm not gonna tell you guys to, insult them. I'm not gonna tell you to fight them back. That will lead to a lot of trouble if you do. I'm not gonna tell your parents or an adult. I mean, yeah, you might want to tell an adult, but if you tell your parents, dude, they're not taking just 10 times serious. Like, that makes the situation more dramatic. Yes, they worry for you, but they will be much worrier than you. So yeah, don't tell your parents, okay? Also, don't invent things, you know? Maybe one friend told me that they have to invent something insane to tell them so that they actually believe it, and then they will be scared of them, stuff like that. Don't do that, okay? That's dumb. The only way to actually deal with bullying is very simple. Just ignore them. Yeah, it's simple. Just ignore them. Simply just ignore them. If you ignore them, they'll be like they're talking to themselves, Now, this is the question that everybody's gonna ask me right now. VIP, how do you ignore them? How do you want me to ignore them? A lot of people say that it's actually hard, but the truth is it's actually simple. And let me tell you how. So, I want you guys to take it like me, okay? Yeah, I'm not the perfect guy around here. But if you take it like how I do, you will just love your life. First of all, I want you guys to think about it. Just think about what I'm gonna ask you, okay? I want you guys to ask yourself this question. Why do you think we use insult? Why do you think we use insult? Just think about it. Yes, we use insults for several reasons. There are several ways to use that. For example, I hope you don't hurt people. That's why you do it. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm saying by why we use insult, sometimes we use it as a joke. For example, what if we're playing with our siblings, brothers and stuff, and then he lost at that game, and he will be like, yo, you suck, you don't know how to play. Stuff like that. Yeah, we use insults for several reasons. We definitely don't do it to hurt people. Even me, when I rage at video games, in my videos, right? When I rage at video games, dude, I just wanna hurt these people using words. I just wanna insult them. But yeah, that's also, I should change too, I shouldn't be like that. But now I want you guys to ask another question. Ask yourself this question too. Why does your bully insult you? Now, before I say anything, I hope I'm not talking about situation extremely aggressive, when we're speaking about bullies. Like, I hope I'm not talking about like, oh, we should go behind the school and have a brawl or fight or something. I hope I'm not talking about that. If you guys are being in the situation, let me know. I'll make another video about it. But most of the bullies, they insult you. They insult you. They might say things private about you. They might say things personal about you so that they ain't hurt you. But ask yourself this question. Why do you think bullies use insult? Hmm? Why do you think they chose these words to hurt you? Okay, maybe I already said the answer, but if you think about it, if you thought about it, those bullies, they just want to hurt you. You know, that's their goal, is to hurt you, to make you feel bad. And you, if you take it serious, if you take everything they say serious and you start feeling depressed, start feeling stressed about it, start feeling mad about it, you're achieving their goal. You're making them happy. And you shouldn't. That's not what you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to make them achieve their goal. See, their goal is to make you feel bad. They choose these words so that they can hurt you. And your goal is to not make them feel happy just because you're sad. Oh, my back hurts. Oh my god. They choose what they want so that they can say it to make you feel that way. For example, let's just say you're fat, and that other guy, that other bully, he kept calling you fat. Okay, maybe that wasn't the best example. I mean, if you are fat, you should probably change. I'm not saying that because I'm being rude, just because, being fat is very unhealthy. You shouldn't be fat. Maybe I should say one of my examples, okay? Now, I've never been bullied in my life. I mean, yeah, some people did insult me. Some people did say crap about me, but I didn't take it serious. That's why, like, I've never been bullied in my life. I'm gonna tell you this. I mean, I know I never said this to anyone, but I'll do it. I'll say it now. If you're watching this video, you're gonna know some secrets. I mean, yes, in this channel, I said I would reveal every secret that I have. Let me tell you a situation that I have been. So, back in 2023, yeah, that was like 3 years ago, man. Holy hell. Back in 2023, I was losing my hair. I was losing my hair. I'll put a picture right here. Yeah, that was me. That was my head. That's not a face reveal, by the way. That's a head reveal. I was losing my hair. Do you see this? There's like a hole in my head. There's like a hole, a part where there's definitely no hairs. And do you imagine going to school like this every day? Like, it was summer, okay? Not summer, I think it was like spring or something. I don't know. I don't remember. But I was going to school like this, like for the past 4 months. Do you imagine it? Now, if you were being in my situation, how would you feel? I go to school every day, and I swear, everybody kept looking at me. And that's not it. Yes, they were insulting me, okay? One, they're telling that, oh, I have cancer, I was losing hair because I have cancer. They didn't even take cancer as a joke. I don't know what's so funny about it. It's actually dumb, cancer is awful. Some say that I have cancer. Some say that I'm gonna die sooner. Some say that I look ugly. I look bald. Now, if you're in my situation, how would you feel? Because when they were actually telling me all those crap, when they were telling me all those bullshit, oh my god, I just cuss. You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna be my true self in this video. When they were telling me those craps, did you know how I felt? I was like, okay, cool. I was like not giving a damn what they're saying, because I don't even take what they're saying like serious. But yeah, there are people who's calling me fat. There are people calling me that I have cancer. Here's the thing, I didn't care at all. The reason that I didn't care at all is because I know those people. They are saying that just because they want to make me feel bad. That's what bullies do. They're telling me that I have a cancer so that they can just make me feel bad and never go to school again, They were haters. We all got haters. That's not how I was feeling. I was actually, like, cool about it. I was like, okay, that's cool. Now, if you were in my situation, would you feel bad about that? Would you feel bad just because they're telling me that you have cancer? Take it like me. I didn't even care at all. I was actually like a normal dude. I go to school every day. With my bald head, I didn't even care at all. I was just living my life normal. I was still happy. Because those people who were saying that I have cancer, they choose to say this to me just to make me feel terrible. And I know I made a video about this, but insults, they are just words. Insults, they are just words. Words people choose to make you feel bad. Now, here's the funny part. 4 months later, they're starting to respect me. Like, I was like, what the hell? They stopped saying all those bullshit, and I was actually kind of confused for that first time, but do you want to know why they stopped? Because they gave up. That's the truth. They gave up. They gave up because they couldn't make me feel bad. See, that's what I want you guys to feel. If you take everything serious, that's a terrible mistake. You don't have to do that. Those people who bullies you, those people who like insult you every time, if you don't feel bad about it, if you're like cool with it, they will definitely give up. That's what I was saying. I've never been bullied in my life. Even though they were saying those like terrible insults, they were saying you have a cancer, I'm gonna be bald one day. Even they were saying that, it doesn't feel like they're bullying me. Just because I don't even care what they say. That's how to deal with bully. Ignore them. Just ignore what they're saying and they will give up. They will be like talking to themselves. This is what I want you guys to understand. Here's the key that I'm gonna tell you for this video. Don't take insults serious because they are words that are chosen. Now, I hope this video helped. I hope this video make you understand how to actually deal with bully. If you guys got any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. You made it through the end. You're goated. Thank you a lot. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna say. Peace.